All right, thanks for joining me again on this educational webinar. On this one, I decided to do a comparison of values, an actual illustration of an index universal life versus a traditional IRA 401k plan. If you look at the yield, it's 6.81%. That's assuming it does it every year, which is not realistic because every year is going to be different. You might have some negative years, in fact. So I'm not putting that as a calculation. I'm assuming that it does it every year, which would probably be a good thing for most people if they can do that, but it's not going to happen. The tax bracket is 28%, and then the index universal life is 6.81%. So it's the same as it is for the IRA and 401k plan. But here's the one biggest difference. I only put 1% of management fees, which is really super conservative, unrealistic for the IRA and 401k, because usually they're about 2 to 3% on average, if not even more. But I used 1% as being super conservative for them. So, in a nutshell, if you look at this, this is a contribution of $100,000. This is not everybody, but I will put your numbers in to do the comparison if you like. At age 50, this person put $100,000 for 10 years, and what I show here is the first year's ending balance, and then I show the ending balance of the IUL. Yes, it is less than the IRA 401k plan, but what I tell people is that if you were to pass away that year, which would you rather leave? The $105,000, which is the highest IRA, which is taxable, or a tax-free $1.4 million plus. And what I noticed here is obviously anybody would rather leave the $1.4 million tax-free. That's an obvious conclusion. But let's look at it from the long-term perspective. If we look at it from a retirement standpoint, which is usually what we do it for, at age 65, the income that you can take out would be $137,960, and you can take it out for a certain amount of years on the 401k IRA. In fact, the IRA 401k exhausts itself by age 79, so it basically depletes itself at age 79, as you can see here. The IUL, or Index Universal Life, keeps paying you for the rest of your life. And then there's still some death benefit left here. So I think that it's clearly shown that this is a better route than IRA 401k. If you qualify for it, of course. There's medical situations that you have to go through to qualify for this plan, and that would be through the insurance carrier. I want to show you one more, and that's the 401k versus mutual fund. Again, this is let's see here. Let me make this larger. Okay, the mutual fund, as you can see here, I placed a 1% management fee. It's only 1% management fee, as you can see here. Again, giving the benefit of the doubt, 1% is not much. But here's the problem. Mutual funds run out even quicker. Assuming everything else being equal, 6.81% yield, 28% tax bracket, you're contributing 100,000 for 10 years, and the same rate of return for the IUL. If you look at this, you'll realize that the mutual fund exhausts itself by year 78, is it? Yep. While the IUL still continues to pay for your income life at age 95, it looks like, and you still leave a death benefit. So I think the numbers speak for themselves if you realize this. And just looking at this is pretty simple. Anyways, short presentation, but I thought it was worth showing. It's a nice comparison, side-by-side calculation. Thanks for watching. If you want a free consultation, feel free to give me a call at area code 805-587-8785, 805-587-8785. Thank you.